welcome back to Broken Boys. This is episode 262. I'm Colin,
And I am Mike.
and today, we're gonna talk a little bit about new release from Mr. Harold Styles,
Mm-hmm.
as well as other news and such. But
Yes.
before we get into all that business, how was your week, Mr. Mike?
Week was fine. I'm gonna be so real up front. Don't have a lot to talk about this week.
Oh, what
Oopsie.
the hell?
Yeah. But last week, I think it was on Friday. Yeah, it was on Friday. Went over to my neighbors after they were done with work. And watched a Godzilla movie. Watched Shin Godzilla. Not sure
Okay.
if you've heard of that one. I think it was from like 2016 or something. But kind of the concept of it was like, what if Godzilla was more of an eldritch horror?
Okay.
Like that was, I think the whole concept of it is that it's like constantly in pain and it's like evolving, trying to get out of that pain, and like people are in the way pretty much. Honestly, it was pretty cool. Like it was. I've only seen a few Godzilla movies. One of them being the 2014 one, which we saw it together, didn't we?
Yes, we
Were
saw
you
that
part
in
of that? Okay,
theaters.
that was over a decade ago at this point, which is kind of insane to think about. It's still one of my top movie theater experiences,
Oh
to
yeah,
be
that's
honest.
fun.
That shit was lit. But yeah, I've seen like that one. Minus one was also very good. I watched that like last year or 2 years ago. Um, but yeah, this one, like the visuals were just like super super sick on it. They did the scale like of how huge this guy was so well in the movie. And yeah, it was just a creepy little guy. But he wasn't little. And yeah, it was very unique. I enjoyed it quite a bit. If you have any interest in any Godzilla movies, I would recommend that. I think it was actually pretty cool. And we're gonna watch one more tonight. He's him, my friend Andy is very actually. I think Andy and Natalie are both very big on Godzilla. But he's like, "No, I just want to show you this one more. We won't be doing a whole bunch." So all right. Um, but so I'll report back next week on that, I guess. Um, then throughout the week, I finished Hogwarts Legacy. Got grinded out the rest of that. And kind of feel the same as I did last week. I think the good aspects of the game are very good, but there are also some very poor aspects as
Yeah.
well that um, are a little hard to get past a little bit. I don't know. I think no meme intended. It's probably somewhere in like a strong six, light seven ish area for me. Get yeah, it's 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 like it feels like perfect for that area. It's somewhere in there. Um uh but it had a lot of potential to be something even greater. So like if they end up doing a sequel to it,
Yeah.
I think a lot of things could be improved. Um Unfortunately, though, that would be giving money to J.K. Rowling once again. So,
Yes.
I don't know. It's a terrible double-edged sword that she has made for herself. And yeah. But pretty decent game. If you're able to get it for free, like I did, uh, and you enjoy Harry Potter, sure, go
Yeah.
for
Why
it.
not?
Yeah, I think yeah, it definitely has great stuff with Hogwarts and that kind of stuff, and being in Harry Potter. Oh, and the combat's also very good too. I think I should mention that as well. I
Okay.
think they did the combat system very well. It was
Yeah.
very satisfying to play. Um, there was just a little sidebar. This didn't even happen this week, but it keeps sticking in my mind just because like I accidentally created like one of the most brutal things I've ever seen in Harry Potter. Um, um, there's a spell you can cast called Descendo, which, believe it or not, descends people. And basically, I had a guy like levitated or whatever. and then I cast Descendo on him, and literally he fell down like forcefully and like at like the midpoint of his body like onto like a stone wall, like a little stone wall. So like it looked like I like broke his back like with Descendo, and I was like, oh my god, that's the most brutal thing I've ever seen in Harry Potter. But you know, that was just circumstance, happenstance. It was just something that stuck in my mind though. It was kind of awesome.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the weird things about this game is that it has a really strange sense of morality. Because like it'll be like like the main character will be going up to like a group of goblins or whatever. They're just like standing around, and like sometimes they'll be saying things they're like, well, I guess you're kind of a bad guy, but like really you're just kind of going into their camps that are far away from Hogwarts and slaughtering them, and then afterwards your character will yell, oh, Ranrock, which is the main enemy, Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise, like it's their fault or something like that. It's a kind of a strange sense of morality in the game with things like that. But you know, it is a video game, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did role play a little bit. I actually never used Avada Kedavra, but there are poachers in the game, and I used Crucio on them because I felt like that was fitting. To use Crucio on poachers.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And sorry, I'm going to go on another tangent sidebar here. Speaking of the weird sense of morality in the game, there are poachers, like I said, and it's very, talked about how bad that is, obviously. But then one of the core game mechanics is you rescuing animals from poachers, and also rescuing animals in the wild by collecting them in a little bag, forcing them in there, and then putting them in the room of requirements, where then you can pick their stuff for your clothing. But it's all nice and cute though, because you give them, you brush them and give them food and stuff. But it's like, and then you sell their offspring.
Oh my god!
I was like, at what point I guess you're not hurting the animals, but like,
for you, it's a zoo. For them, they're murdering the animals, I guess.
Yes.
But,
but you do make a zoo out of them, basically.
Yeah, you are putting them in a room, like in a bag. But it's fine.
Forcing the species to intermix as well.
Nothing wrong with having a hippogriff over there and one of the little
small little puff skeins. As well. That can get stepped on.
Platypus guys. It's.
Oh yeah, the nifflers.
Yeah.
Just a little strange, but it's okay.
It's all right.
Just don't shove any animals into bags in real life.
Good advice.
Yes, thank you. But since then I haven't really played much stuff. I mean, I only finished it like a couple days ago. Been working on music stuff as well, of course. Colin can confirm music is being worked on. Thank you for the confirmation. Yes, I'm still excited about that. Excited about more things as well.
It's got a banger on the way, folks. It's it's a bit of a fucking banger.
Bit of a banger. A lot of the stuff that I'm working on is a little somewhat different for me. I like doing that. I like having a different kind of sound. So that was a lot of the week as well. One part of the week, I was tasked with building this popcorn. It wasn't a popcorn machine, but it was like a holder for the machine. My dad got a popcorn machine for Christmas, I think. Basically to like put it on like a kind of display in the bar that he's making down here. There's like a little stand that we bought for it that has like wheels on it or whatever. It looks like a little cart or something that it's on. and I was tasked with building that. And so I started it like earlier in the day when my parents were at work. And then like on the very first step, I just like could not do it. Like it wanted you to screw these things into like the tightest of places that are so small. Like screw the like small little nuts and bolts into a very small place in like an awkward position as well. And I'm like, there's no way. I was like, I cannot do this. And I was like, I'm sorry, but maybe I told my dad later. I was like, maybe you have a better idea of how to do this. And we ended up doing it together, and then it was a task even with the two of us, and I felt a lot better knowing that it wasn't just me making it difficult or something. It was just straight up terrible. And yeah, it was just like the most like awkward thing to put together. And we spent like I think like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, like putting this small cart with like I don't know 6 steps together. um, um, and the very first thing on the instructions was like, "This is a very easy task to put together," or something like that. I was like, I'm being gaslit by this popcorn cart. But yeah, that was something. I don't know. I was in a weird position doing that. Like kind of on my knees a lot. And then my ass hurt the next day. So that was also part of my week. That I thought was necessary to mention. And and yeah, I listened to a few albums. I finally got around to listening to the Wuthering Heights soundtrack that Charlie XCX made. And I thought it was fine, but pretty cool at points. It was kind of like a standard pop synth album, sometimes with strings coming in. The weirdest track on it is the one that was big on TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
Which
Die this house.
yeah, which it is actually a pretty cool song. I liked that one quite a bit. And I kind of wish everything had that little bit of experimental flair to it. But it's just mostly a synth pop record, and some of them got some good hooks on it. In particular, where is it? Oh, is it Chains of Love? Yes, Chains of Love. Is a pretty good track. Like that one quite a bit. And then I listened to Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally by Harry Styles. We could probably talk about that a little later. And I also listened to that huge compilation album called War 2, or sorry, Help 2, not War 2, jeez. Help 2 by War Child Records, which is this compilation album that was made to help, I think to help kids in war-torn countries or something like that, I believe. And it has a whole bunch of huge artists on it, like Arctic Monkeys, Black Country New Road, The Last Dinner Party, Big Thief, Olivia Rodrigo, Sampha. There's like the list goes on and on and on and on. And it's just a great collection of artists. I did listen to it last night. It's like an hour and a half long. So I don't have like in-depth thoughts on it, but like there was no song on here that was like bad. Like all of them were just like good. You know what I mean? At the very least. And I think that's pretty cool. I think it's a lot of covers as well. So I probably missed a lot of things that were covers, except for like Lilac Wine. I knew that one. Shout out Jeff Buckley, who also covered it. But
That's on the playlist.
The playlist?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is on our Broken Boys
quite
playlist.
some time ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is kind of a strange song for me to pick from that album, but it is a great song. But yeah, there's a lot of great stuff on here. I would kind of check out anything from artists you are interested in. I thought the Black Country New Road song was just okay on first listen, but I have been seeing people raving about it. So like maybe I just got to give it another listen to now that I know what to expect or something. But the Last Dinner Party song was great. Cameron Winter's song was great as well. And Olivia Rodrigo's at the end, which is a cover, was also very, very nice. I really liked her in that style. It's like guitars and some like ambient string stuff going on. And her voice just shines in that kind of setting for me. So I would really recommend at least those three. But really anything from an artist there you see that you like, just take a listen to. I think it's worth it. Um, but yeah, it's a pretty cool record. Would It's for a good cause, so would recommend checking out, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll have to pick through that.
Yeah. I put in my album of the year review. I was like, it's basically just like listening to my Discover Weekly. It's kind of how it felt. But yeah, yeah, that's about it for me though. I don't got much else to talk about. So how about you, Colin? How was your week?
My week was okay.
Cool.
You know, just same old, pretty much. I want to start off by saying, fuck the Big Arch meal, the sandwich,
Uh-oh.
the new sandwich. Shit is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's comically large.
Right.
I don't know if
We
you
kind of talked about it last week.
yeah, I don't know if you saw like the video that was going around this week of like the McDonald's CEO trying it,
Oh
taking,
yeah.
like the tiniest
Oh yeah.
bite possible.
Yeah. The Squidward bite. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's huge. And people just be eating it up, be buying it up, taking it all, and there are a lot of components to that sandwich, and it takes a while to make it, and
Yeah.
it's stupid, and I hate it. But
Yeah.
and also I kind of want to start a union at
Oh.
at this job because there's too many things going on that don't feel right or good. Like we had Wednesday was awful. Wednesday was super busy. It was really bad. I think that's like when the Big Arch like really started. So like we were busy all day. And we were pretty understaffed for it. And a couple of like the usual managers that are usually there for midday into the evening shift weren't there, and so we got like the worst manager possible. And
Of course.
yes, and he we we were off. Max and I were off at 6. We left, and we Max got a text from one of our coworkers. It was like, yeah, he just suspended me for 4 days, and I was like,
Oh my god.
what? And so she tells a story about how she was up front, running all 3 screens, packing orders for the drive-through, the front, and DoorDash, all by herself. While the manager just stood behind and kind of with his arms crossed and just watching instead of actually helping.
Jesus.
And then he started to walk away, and she goes, "Hey, help me. Can you run this screen, please?" And he goes, "No." And she cusses him out, for good reason.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Leave," and like suspends her for 4 days. Luckily, she called the GM, and he was like, "No, you can still work."
Yeah.
But it's like, this guy, I don't even think this guy is like verified to be a manager for real. And nobody but the GM and the assistant GM should have any power over who gets suspended, who gets fired, anything like that. Like, managers can give write-ups, whatever, but like anybody but like the big people should not be handing out suspensions like that.
Right.
And it's just like shit like that makes me want to like get in contact with the union rep and be like, "Hey, this would be cool."
Yeah, gonna fucking give power to the workers over there.
Like Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hate McDonald's. It sucks. I don't want to be there for much longer, but if I am, then it's something that I would honestly consider looking into.
Yeah.
So get your shit together. Or else.
You got till April 17th or whatever to get your shit together. I don't know. Sorry. Kendrick lyric.
Otherwise, I'm getting close to getting a car, which is very cool.
Hey. Yes.
Been saving up for a while now, and in the next couple weeks or so, I'll probably head on over to CarMax and get myself a new car finally.
Hell yeah.
Which would be very nice. Yeah, just another thing to put my money into. Hell yeah, I love it. I love being an adult.
Cars are good.
Yeah.
When they work.
Yeah. No, for real. I finished Red Rising, that book I was working on.
Oh, you finished it? Damn, nice.
Yes. I've been working on that for a couple weeks. Finished it early on, like Monday, I think, because I ordered the second one over the weekend and it arrived on Monday. So I wanted to finish it before it came in. And, I was talking to Vince about it, and he wanted me to talk about the book on the podcast for him. So this is for you, Vince. I liked it a lot. I think it's, I didn't think that sci-fi was really going to be my thing. And it started off kind of slow, and I wasn't super into it. But once they get into, like, this school type thing, it turns into, like, a whole Hunger Games-esque, like, survival of the fittest type thing. And the action's really good. I think it's written really well. I like it's not just action, but there's a lot of like mental mind games, deception type stuff,
psychological type shit.
Yes, which is really cool. I liked there was a pretty cool twist towards the end, and just like the action sequences were like written out really well, really easy to visualize. Liked it a lot. Started reading the second one too, and it's good so far. It's another like slow starter, but I'm more into the universe now, so I'm kind of it's easier to digest a little bit. But the only problem I really had with the first book is that the main character's name is Darrow. He has insane plot armor. Which, you know, the book is like, there's a hierarchy of colors and whatnot, and like he starts as a red, which is at the bottom of the ranks, and then transforms into a gold.
Then he rises, right?
Yes, red rises.
Gotcha.
into being a gold, which is at the top of the food chain. And, you know, it makes sense that he goes through all this stuff, and he like survives and thrives or whatnot, because like golds are supposed to be like the peak of humanity and like super strong. But like there are things that happen to him that, like, you know, he basically dies 2 times, and like he comes back and he's just completely fine afterwards. He talks about struggling a little bit at times after the second time that he kind of is supposed to have died. But like other than that, he's just like, nah, I'm fucking good. I'm taking out a whole battalion by myself. I'm a G. And it's like, you know, which, you know, is cool at times, but like there are certain things where it's like, okay, you got stabbed with like a giant sword through your stomach, and we're like nursed back to health in the woods in winter. Like, okay, spoilers, I guess, but like I won't tell you the whole context. But you know, other than the like plot armor or whatever, like it makes sense. He's like, you know, it makes sense. He's like a gold, and those are the peak of humanity, and he's the main character, so I get it. But it was just like there was those times where I was like, all right.
It sounds like something that will get on my nerves too. Sometimes the going out of a grounded reality can get on me. But
and it's sci-fi, so like, you know, it's not
true.
It's not realistic fiction at all, but it's like But I will say, after the emotional toll that A Little Life was, this nice, you know, action-heavy, you know, action adventure sci-fi book, nice little reprieve from that. I will say, but liked it a lot, and I'm looking forward to reading the other 2 in the main series. So, thank you, Vince, for your for lending me the first book. And I love you.
I love you too, and thank you for existing.
Yes, thank you for existing as well. But that was good. And then a majority of my time this week, I've been doing a little less reading this week because I've been sinking a lot of time into Resident Evil 9. Hence the Leon Kennedy profile picture, because that's my dad, and I love him.
I think he's a lot of people's daddies from what I've been seeing.
Oh yeah,
so,
and deserving of so, because he's a badass. He's awesome, and I love him. And but you play as two characters in this one. You play as Grace Ashcroft and Leon Kennedy. Leon's sections are more of like the action based stuff, where it's like you're a badass and you're just tearing through these zombies and whatnot. His is in third person, but it's recommended that you play Grace's sections in first person.
Interesting.
Yes, but I also recommend that because Grace's sections are very horror based and she's a lot weaker, and it just makes the actual horrorness of the game a lot scarier.
Yeah.
And really well done. But
and then you can gawk at Leon in third person.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
But I really like both sections of the game. I'm not done with it yet, but I think I'm getting kind of close. It's very good though. I'm really enjoying the story, and the puzzles aren't like too hard for my little baby brain. There was only one thing that I had to look up because I just like was sitting there for like 10 minutes trying to figure it out. But otherwise, I've been able to kind of look at things and solve puzzles myself. So I felt good about that.
Hell yeah.
Very good game. I like it a lot, and I'm probably going to go and play the Resident Evil 2 remake that I never got around to after this, because I can see Leon's... He's coming up because that was his first game, so that'll be cool. Really like Resident Evil 9 though. Good game.
I've debated playing 2 as well because that's part of the Steam family stuff I have now. I think Andy bought that, so I might. Well, the remaster, of course. But
I played the Resident Evil 4 remake, and it was very good. I liked that a lot a couple years ago. And I have a very vivid memory. My first exposure to Resident Evil 4 was when they ported it to the Wii. I was very bad at it, and I couldn't get past like the first big chainsaw guy at the beginning. But having to aim the gun with the Wiimote wasn't the best of times.
I can imagine, yeah.
But the remake I really liked a lot, and
I've never actually played a Resident Evil game, so.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's good. I like the puzzles, and the action's fun. It can be kind of a pain in the ass with how many bullets these things can take, but
right.
If you played through like Grounded, Last of Us, so you can conserve your ammo. You know how to conserve. Yes. You're also a conservative, so but
yes, yeah, it's just in my blood. Conserving. I want to conserve my blood, is what I'm saying.
Yes. But stay away, vampires.
Yes.
But that's very good. And otherwise, just keeping up with my shows. The Pit and Scrubs both come out on Thursdays now, so I have two medical shows to watch. One is very funny, and the other one is very sad. And grounded in reality, and the Pit's very good. This season, I don't know if I like it as much as the first season, but it is still very good. A lot of good drama, a lot of good acting. Character work just gets better. And the Scrubs, the third episode was good too. I liked it. Also, JJK comes out on Thursdays, but they're on a break this week. Oh my gosh! So,
okay.
Thursdays are a busy media day, especially if there's a new album coming out as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Jeez. Yeah.
But those are good. Spring break for college is this upcoming week, so it'll be a nice little reprieve. Nice. Not completely, because public schools and stuff don't have it at the same time. Right. But it's the college kids are the majority of people that come through, so it'll be a nice little break, little tiny break. But Listened to Kiss sometimes, Disco occasionally. Oh, Kiss sometimes, Kiss Kiss all the time. I wrote sometimes. Kiss all the time, Disco occasionally by Harry Styles. We can talk about that in a little bit. That was good. I wanted to listen to the Gorillaz record, but didn't get to it because it is long.
Yeah. I probably will listen to it at some point, but I've also been putting it off for the same reason. So.
Yes. And then you listen to an hour and a half record.
Well, yeah, that one's not one I have to like pay attention to as
much. But otherwise, I think that's it's basically my week.
Yeah,
a lot of Resident Evil. That's about it.
Sick.
Yeah. In terms of music news, I only really have a couple things. One including the Harry Styles album, but Freako released another single for their upcoming album called Choo Choo.
Choo Choo Choo.
And
Jet Lag. Yes.
Yes.
One season of Jet Lag. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but
I think I know what you're talking about. But,
okay.
But I'm thinking of the Snack Zone, but that's not the right thing.
No, it's Sam's version of the Snack Zone he did in one season.
With, right. Yeah.
Scotty? Yeah. I don't even remember. I think it was a Japan season. I don't know. Whatever.
But they released a new single, Choo Choo. It is, for the namesake, based on a train. It's good though. The vocals are very frantic and interesting. I was reading the lyrics as I was watching the music video, and I was like, these are interesting to say the least.
Okay,
but it's good song. I've liked both of the singles so far, and I'm still just as excited for the full album. So
yeah,
that'll be good once April rolls around. Cool. Yeah. Do you have anything other than Harry?
In the most terminally online music news, Josh Dunn acknowledged Fantano's existence. I'm not sure if you saw this. No. Although I don't think so he commented on there was a TikTok posted of Fantano talking about the tracks of the week or whatever, and he put Drag Path in the worst section.
Good.
And there was a clip just posted of Anthony talk about the worst songs of the week or whatever, and then Josh commented on it saying wrong about Drag Path, by the way, or something like that. But he did I think it was a fan account, like a Fantano fan account that posted the worst songs of the week thing. So it wasn't directly on Fantano's feed, but that was still kind of weird. Though I was like, whoa, 21 Pilots, Fantano, crazy.
They're fighting back.
That's all I got. Yeah, they're fighting back. Yeah, after the Skill and IC2.
Fight the power, guys.
Yeah, fight the power, Anthony Fantano. Yeah. That's all I got.
Awesome. Well, Harry Styles' new album arrived last night. Kiss all the time, Disco occasionally. And I think it is good. I like it quite a bit. I think that the production is like the star on this one. The synths that are used throughout this thing are awesome. I listened to it like twice last night and once this morning, and I just the whole time, just the synths, whether they're up front or in the background, are so good. And while I don't get disco out of this record,
there's no disco.
I do think that those synths are great. I think that he sounds good. I don't know if he sounds as good as he does on his other stuff. I also think that like the slower, maybe not slower, but just like the more down to earth, emotional driven tracks, those aren't nearly as good as they have been on previous records either. But I really did like the majority of like all like the fun poppy records that you would expect to come out of someone like Harry Styles. I think that those are really good, especially the one just called Pop. I really liked a lot.
It's a good one.
I also liked I think the DJs Don't Dance or something. but there were good. There were a good amount of tracks on here that I liked a lot, and I went on album of the year to see that it was down in the 60s already, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn, like what's going on with the legacy pop acts and album of the year? First Bruno and now Harry. It's like, I know album of the year is like the chronically online indie art music people most of the time, but like, damn, it's not bad enough to warrant it being down there. I don't think. I don't think it's like his best record by any means, but I think it's fun at least. It's a good thing to just have on, at least in the background. But what do you think about it?
Yeah, no, I have a pretty similar thought. I mean, I literally opened up my album of the year review with kind of what you were getting at. I said another week, another album from a male pop artist to defend on album of the year. Yeah, like you, I don't think it's anything like extremely revolutionary or anything that is pushing boundaries too much. But like, I do think it is a fun change of direction for Harry. I like it, there are moments on here that are more kind of what you would expect from Harry, but like the synths are just like a lot more detailed and a lot more, I guess, focused on the synths instead of the pop part of it, maybe. I agree with you. I think the production really shines on this one, and there's a lot of great stuff going on in there. I don't know how much he contributes to things like the instrumentals and the productions, but like if he does, I think that I'm kind of choosing to believe that he does help with those kind of things, that helps my opinion. If so, at least just in terms of like the direction and things like that. I think it's a cool direction. I like how it's going into a lot of different areas of like synth poppy stuff too. Like there's some indie-tronica on here. Like I think it was on the Waiting Game, which is one of the lowest rated tracks here, and I thought was a really good one. So, like a pretty good one. I don't know. Like I just I know you feel the same, but I think it's a cool album. It has cool stuff going for it. Pop was also a great one for me. Let's see, what other ones did I rate highly? I only got one listening to this for reference. We'll listen to it more. American Girls I liked. Aperture grew on me a bit, just kind of with the I don't know, kind of in the context of the album, even though it was the first song. It grew on me. Coming Up Roses was also a really good one. That one's like it's got like a bunch of strings behind him, and then like the way that song comes to like a climax is very, very good. Liked that one quite a bit. I think there's great moments throughout here, and it doesn't really like falter too badly for me on here. I do think you were saying that I don't remember exactly what you were saying. You were talking about Harry himself on here.
I said that he sounds good, but he doesn't really stand out. I don't really think.
No, I would agree with that. I think there are songs where he like fits in pretty well, but I do also think there were a few songs where I would be like enjoying like the really like detailed synthy stuff going on, and then Harry would come in. I'm like, he sounds a little out of place. maybe it's just because I'm used to hearing Harry Styles in a different type of genre, but like I don't know. I felt like maybe there were a few times he could have done something a little different with like his vocals or something to make it a little more interesting, a little different. But there's solid hooks all throughout, and I had a pretty good time with it. I don't think it's a bad record or even like a mid record. I think it's pretty decent. And once again, to echo my own review, because it's my own thoughts. I do think it was like it's a nice change of pace compared to Harry's House, because Harry's House was very bland to me, especially when we did his artist analysis. I'm like, wow, there's not a lot here. It's pretty bland and nothingness on there. And I think this one feels a lot more adventurous and like he's excited to like try out these new little things, and like I don't know, I like hearing that in an artist. So I like hearing creative ambition and drive, so
Yeah.
that will always pique my interest. And I think uh, people are being weird about male pop stars or something. I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's kind of my weird condensed thoughts. I don't know.
if you like Harry's stuff, I think you should check it out.
No,
I think it's a good time. Just overhated,
yeah,
for sure. But
yep,
yeah.
overhated. It came out 12 hours ago.
Overhated by the masses of album of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah, no, I agree.
All the hairy girlies are gonna eat it up no matter what. But
Right.
you know,
Yeah, it has a 65 user at the moment. A lot of that is bots, though. You can tell just by clicking on the ratings. My actual follow score, like of the people I follow, it's at a 61, which is even crazier.
wow.
But
Okay.
I don't know, man.
You know
I
what?
thought it was decent.
Yeah, me
Pretty
too.
good.
I had a good time with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are our thoughts
Yeah.
on disco.
Mm-hmm.
Disco, no disco.
Mm-hmm.
But in other media news, there was a new trailer for the last season of The Boys came out.
Yes, I did see that.
Yesterday, and very excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
It Soldier Boy is back. I love me some Jensen Ackles.
You. Mm-hmm.
I'm very, I'm very excited to see how it all ends. But
Yeah.
and it's coming fairly soon. It's at beginning of April. So
Yeah. I was gonna say it was March or April.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hope they can stick the landing on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought season four was it season four of the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. I thought that had some shaky moments in there a little bit. But hopefully, it all comes together very well.
Yeah.
And hopefully Huey does not get raped for jokes anymore. But yes, that was a big problem with season four. Yeah, but.
Yeah. But I hope it goes well. I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah.
But the Boys and Daredevil both had to mog the trailer for this other hero show called Lanterns, which is a Green Lantern show based in James Gunn's DCU, which the trailer looked pretty effing mid. I'll tell you what, didn't look awesome.
Was Ryan Reynolds in it?
No. But Green Lanterns, very very vibrant characters. There was one in the Superman movie, Guy Gardner. He was using his ring and making like big structures and everything. And in this trailer, no such thing existed. Nothing happened with the ring at all, which is par for the course with these shows. Like, they're not going to get their suit till the end of the season, or they're not going to use their powers and like more than once or twice, and it's just going to be like the origin or whatever. But it's like they showed off one suit, and it was very brown, and it's like, that's not green. It's like, I also saw that like Hal Jordan's character was being, according to people who have read a lot of Green Lantern comics, that like he was kind of being mischaracterized in at least some of the lines and stuff that were shown in the trailer and all that, and what that wasn't making people happy. But I like Green Lantern as a concept, and I would love to see something good done with it.
Yeah,
but, we'll see. It might be better than what the trailer has led us to perceive. But
do you know if James Gunn is like part of that show, or if it's just in his, because he was part of like the Peacemaker show, wasn't he?
No, he directed.
Yeah,
I don't know if he is like the main director or anything. I can look it up real quick, but it's just like in
his universe.
Yeah.
Not the Zack Snyder universe, not that one.
Thank God. Let's see. Developed by Chris Mundy. I don't know who Chris Mundy is really, but
Me neither.
Who's Chris Mundy? What has he done? He's the showrunner of hit Netflix original
13 Reasons Why.
Ozark. Oh, okay, he did Ozark.
Oh, okay.
Which that I've heard people like that one.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that.
Yeah,
I think Vince that likes that show. I think Vince likes.
I think
that
so.
Show. Yeah,
and also he did some True Detective, which is another show that I've meant to check out for a while.
Yes.
But
depending on which season, if it was season 1 True Detective,
yeah,
it's a good sign. If it was any other season, I think that's a bad sign.
I heard people like the most recent one, but
oh really?
Yeah,
I've heard that show's gotten nothing but worse. But maybe maybe that was before the most recent season. I don't know.
Yeah. Which, if it's that guy who's heading it, I guess that explains the tone of the trailer. It was kind of like grungy and moody, but we'll see. Might check that out when it drops if people think it's okay. Daredevil also released a trailer that also looks very good. That comes out at the end of the month. I think Invincible also dropped a new little thing as well for Thrag.
Yeah,
which I'm very excited for. Last season was very good. So that's also very soon. That's in like the next week or two, I think. So
a lot of superhero shit.
Yeah, a lot of stuff coming out very soon, which it's keeping me fed. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, me as well. But, well, for me, it would just be The Boys and Invincible, but
yes. Daredevil's so good though.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Yeah. I think that's it for media. But boy, oh boy, there's been a lot of politic news in the last week.
Yay!
It's quite the timing for that album, with all that compilation album to come out for the benefit of children in these war-torn places, because Trump decided in the middle of the night, last Friday night, to start bombing Iran with Israel, which just
hand in hand,
maybe tongue in mouth between Trump and Netanyahu, but they're bombing Iran, and killing civilians and bombing silhouettes of jets that Iranian forces painted on tarmac to fool people, which is really funny. But also that's where our tax money is going.
Well, I think it was the first day that an all-girls elementary school was bombed, and they didn't kill 30 people or something
like that.
Yeah,
killed a lot of people, a lot of innocent civilians. Also killed the leader of the regime in Iran, which and then also killed the guy who was second in command or something, which I don't know much about Iran. I don't I don't know much about our standings with them, other than the fact that he just decided to bomb them in the middle of the night. But not cool. He did this again without congressional approval, but that's okay because the House and the Senate voted that he doesn't need congressional approval to do war acts by himself.
Yeah.
Which awesome, guys.
Yeah, pretty sick.
Yeah. But
definitely not a dictatorship. Definitely
no. And after he decided to do this, clips surfaced of him talking about Obama. He's gonna bomb Iran. He's gonna start a war with Iran because he doesn't know how to negotiate. He's terrible at negotiating. And it's he's doing it to get reelected. And it's that's weird.
Presumptuous.
Yeah. So he campaigned on being the peace president and not starting
Oh yeah.
any wars.
No new wars. Yeah.
No new wars. But here we go. Starting a new war with Iran, because that's what we need. Another war in the Middle East. That's what we want.
Yeah.
And God, the midterms are gonna be beautiful. I'll tell you what. The midterms are gonna, man.
Either be beautiful or extremely depressing.
I really hope this. I really hope there's so much blue that night. And I have confidence that there will be a lot of blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not good. And we still have how many months? About 7 or 8, I think. So that's awesome. But and then we still have 2 years of Trump in the president, if he survives that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he also,
or is not impeached and removed.
Yeah,
Which I don't know how it hasn't happened yet, but
it's because the Republicans have a majority. So, but not in November. Hopefully, crossing my fingies.
Fingies crossed.
Fingies and toes. But he also
phalanges crossed. Yes.
He fired Kristi Noem, who is the head of
I didn't
Homeland.
hear about that.
Yeah, he fired Kristi Noem, who is the head of Homeland Security, who ICE runs out of.
Yeah.
She was fired not for killing people and wrongfully deporting American citizens, but for using funds in the wrong way.
It's just like, oh man.
Yeah, I think it's South Park shit, dude. Like it
literally is.
It's straight out of like South Park or like some other animated sitcom. It's fucking crazy, man. So she's fired. She was replaced by somebody. I didn't look into who it was or what he's known for, but Kristi Noem was fired. Rest in peace, I guess. Glad she's gone at least, but that's awesome. But still, abolish ICE, fuck ICE, get rid of that shit. We don't need it.
Yeah.
It was quite the eventful week for Trump. After a good little while of quiet. I guess he was just gearing up to go and set out on mission Epic Fury, which is what that midnight strike was called.
Wow, I thought Elon Musk was out of office.
No, that one's all Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth's the one who was he was drunk off his ass on tequila, and he was like, what sounds fucking cool?
Yeah.
Epic Fury, Epic Fury, yeah. And Trump was like, okay, you're the boss. And they keep continuously trying to make Trump look like a badass in these war rooms, trying to recreate and really make pictures that look like Obama in these rooms when like Osama bin Laden was being killed and taken out. Just like watching like the monitors and monitoring things, because Obama, that man had aura. That man has aura, and Trump has none. But they keep trying to give it to him, and it's just not working. But
see, Obama might have also bombed. People in hospitals, but he had aura. So,
yes, exactly, which makes it all okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
He was a war criminal, but he was our war criminal,
He was our war.
No, it's still bad. Still bad.
No, I know.
Obama did plenty of bad things, but at least he wasn't Donald Trump. Yeah. So that was awesome. But just hold out till November, guys. If we don't see the sun before then, hold out till November. And by the sun, I mean atomic bombs. But that was also like part of the whole reason that they bombed Iran was because like they were like, well, they can't have access to the nuclear weapons. They can't have access to them.
I think I've been hearing that that's been a sentiment parroted at Iran for like over a decade,
Oh yeah,
maybe over 2 decades.
yeah,
That's the reason why we're almost going to war with them all the time.
yeah.
um, yeah,
So just awesome, dude. That's
yeah.
really gonna stop them from getting their hands
Hmm.
on nuclear weapons. Is killing a bunch of innocent children
Yeah.
in schools and
They're,
hospitals. Um,
yeah.
they're the real masterminds. Um,
Hmm.
but that's awesome. Thank you guys for voting this guy in. So happy
Hmm.
with you.
Thank you, our viewers.
Thank you, our viewers specifically.
Yeah.
Um, but you know, other than that, I don't really have much other news. Um,
Yeah.
I did see that our power wash video has gotten a good amount of views.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, is that like 60 something?
Yo.
So if you're here from our power washing video, hi.
Hello.
This is what we usually do. Been a couple
Yeah.
weeks, so you saw last week probably in two
Yeah.
out. But stay tuned. We might do that again in the future.
Hmm. Maybe it was because of Bad Bunny. I don't
maybe.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad
Which
Bunny's
is
beautiful fan base decided to.
yeah. Which
welcome
I realized that I never talked about this, but I was like really reaching for a title on that one too,
Mhm.
so that kind of makes me feel good that that one uh got some views.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, superb power washing.
Yeah.
It was supposed to, do you even kind of see the the vision there?
Super,
It's like Super Bowl, but super
oh,
power washing.
I
It's a reach. It's a big
yeah.
reach on that one, which is why I was very self conscious about that one. But
But it all
you know
worked out in
what?
the end.
It,
Uh,
everyone got the pun. Everyone understood it and clicked the video because of it. So
yeah, and I hope you guys like this title for this week because it came
oh
to
yes,
me in a dream. So
yeah.
um,
This is probably one of the like 2 times we've done an episode where we know the title beforehand. I guess except for artist analysis
yeah,
episodes, but
I just
yes,
I had the brain I had the brain blast and
hmm
I knew that it had to be that. And Mike, as a fellow based person, saw the vision.
yeah,
So,
hmm
uh, but I like doing this podcast, and
me too, man.
it's been a while, so I'm happy that we're still doing it. At some point,
Yeah,
you'll see our faces. We just gotta figure out
yes,
how to do that whole thing because
yeah,
we have webcams, and
we
we
do.
plan on using them. So stay
Yeah,
tuned for when you see our faces again, but not in the same place.
hmm yes. Um, but
Yeah, we're gonna figure
yeah,
that out though. It's gonna be good.
we will. Yeah, we should figure that out. I know there's got to be a way to do it because people
Yeah,
do it all the time.
yeah.
But
We're
yeah,
just we're not we're not we're not that kind of influencer. We're not like trained YouTubers. It's
yeah.
we don't have editors. We do this all ourselves. It
Well, I got me.
yeah.
Hey, I've done some brokies in my time. You
Oh,
know.
you've done plenty of editing.
Yeah.
But in terms of like
Yeah.
professional editors that we pay, we don't have that. So
Yeah. Well, I pay myself with all the funds we get, but yeah.
what funds are you referencing?
I think we're probably good to get into song of the week.
You,
If
uh,
you're,
yeah, we can shelve that
yeah,
for now.
yeah, you're up first, so you can redirect your
Okay.
train of thought to
Uh,
the music the great music you heard this week.
yeah. I did hear some
Yeah.
pretty good music this week, so I guess yeah, no, I can. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with "Pop" by Harry Styles.
All right.
All right, that was "Pop" by Harry Styles. What you think, Mike?
That's a good song. I really like the hook on that one. It's got really solid vocals from him as well. I like the energetic vibe in general. Is pretty nice on there. I can't really think of much Harry tracks that have an energy kind of like that one. And I love me some 12/8 synth pop, man, with those triplets. Very nice, very nice. Always a groovy time. I like the production a lot on that one too, as I do with most of the album.
Yeah.
I really like that part where like the bass just kind of takes over the entire mix. I think that's kind of fun. And like towards the back end of the track, it's a cool effect. Works well. Yeah, just a really solid synth pop cut from Harry, which I think it's good. I really like that one. That's probably my favorite song off that album as well. So yeah.
It hits, dude. Off first listen, I was like, damn, this shit rips. I love this. This is one of the songs he sounds best on, and also I just love the synths, man. Like like in the back. It's just it's so good. It's just really fun, and that's it's telling of the whole record. The whole record's pretty fun, and I like it a lot. So go check it out. But
hell yeah, go check it out.
Yeah, small indie artist Harry Styles.
Yes.
But what have you got for us this week, Mike?
Well, like I said, I did listen to that Wuthering Heights album from Charlie XCX, and I enjoyed some songs on there, but the one that kept sticking to me was Chains of Love. So I'm going to go with Chains of Love by Charlie XCX.
Cool.
All right, so that was Chains of Love by Charlie XCX. What do you think of that, Colin?
I liked that a lot. It's pretty different from any Charlie that I've really heard. So I think that her voice sounded really good on it. I liked those like strings, whether they were real or fake, just like the descending, like the those kind of things. I thought those added a good little touch to the song. It was good though. I liked the more emotionally driven, slow Charlie track. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much how I feel as well. I think she sounds great on this one as well. I'm most familiar with Brat Charlie XCX as well, so I don't entirely know if these are areas she's delved into before, but like hearing this much emotion in her vocal performance was pretty different for me, and I really liked how she delivered this one, and I like those cinematic strings in there. I think they sound great. I think the chorus is really catchy and just well written, and overall it just feels like a nice cathartic love song that I don't know, it's really well written, and that was kind of sticking with me throughout the week. So
yeah good
hell
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, unless you got anything else to talk about, I think we're good to wrap this on up.
I am all good over here, so
take it away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you're listening to us on streaming services, thank you very much. We love you to death. And wah wah wah. And you should give us likes and 5 stars or whatever is going on that streaming service of your choice. We would appreciate that very much. But you can find us over on YouTube under the same name, BrokeN Bois, capital N, BOIS. And over here you can see our lovely profile pictures. No more sexual tension between Markiplier and Cassian Andor. No. But you can see them both. You can see Cassian Andor and Leon S. Kennedy both looking at something. You can see them, and yeah, you should do that. But more importantly, in the description, you can see there's a whole bunch of stuff down there. One of those being the Song of the Week playlists, that little segment that we just did. In those playlists, well, there's 3 of them down there, first of all. One of them is for me, and one of them is for Colin, and one of them is for both of us combined. And in those playlists, you can find Chains of Love by Charlie XCX, or you can find Pop by Harry Styles, as well as other Harry Styles songs, and I'm pretty sure other Charlie XCX songs as well, mostly from Brat, because that's what we know. But we are fake bitches. There's a lot of good stuff in there though that you can go check out. So go check those out. There's plethora of content in there. Actually, I'm kind of curious. How long is that playlist at these days?
Very
36 hours. So if you got 36 hours of free time on your hand, just do a little front to back speed run.
a day and a half. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I want to spend a day and a half. So
There's nothing.
it's a lot of great
stuff.
stuff.
So.
Yeah, for real though. If you were to shuffle that though, there's a great amount of variety of music to find in there. Over the last 5 years of this podcast, did we miss a 5-year anniversary?
I think it starts. I think it's next week at some point. But
is it okay?
We're definitely at 5 years about so. But by the time we record next week, we will be at 5 years of podcasting. So
wow, that's crazy. We're in kindergarten. Yeah. But we also have links to some personal stuff. Like I said, I am making music under the name of Plaintive, but more importantly, for your ears right now, I have made music under the name of Plaintive. It's over on Spotify, Apple Music, what have you. I got an EP called Cyclicism that I made last year, very proud of. And then an album from a few years ago called Coping Mechanism, also very proud of. Go check it out. Catch up on your Plaintive lore, and stay tuned for more. Get following and stuff for more. Not any. I don't have any set dates. It should be clear, but there's. I'm hoping for this year. I think I'd have a good plan for this year. But
do yourself a favor and go listen to those projects because bangers on bangers. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. I would. I'm inclined to agree. I also have my Instagram link down there, as well as my album of the year page where I rate and review music. And I have my YouTube page down there as well, and my TikTok, and my relation to you, dear viewer. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? Exactly. That was pretty good. Man, I think it's my occasional time to be at the disco.
Okay.
And that's something I've been well known for, is going out to a disco occasionally. I'm mostly just there for the music because I'm a little nerd. So when people start talking to me, I get like really antisocial. And like I kind of give them like social cues to shut up so I can listen to the music. That's what I do when I'm at the disco occasionally. And our viewer, I'm right behind our viewer, who is panicking at said disco. Okay. That's it. That is the vibe for this week. And Colin over here,
I do appreciate the more vivid imagery you've given me this week.
Have I been given more vivid imagery?
This week at least was more vivid. Okay, so to work off of. So thank you.
No problem. You know what? Maybe we're learning. And Colin over here, he runs our socials. He runs our Twitter page, where he updates when videos are posted, as well as updates anything else that needs to be updated. And he also runs our TikTok page and our Instagram page, where he posts clips of us having a good time. That's it, just having a good time. But no, they're funny clips as well. And you should go check those out. You should go like them and follow him and give him support. But you can also do that personally for him as well, both on his album of the year page, where he rates and reviews music, as well as his letterbox, where he rates and reviews movies. Go check out all of those. And yeah. Colin, what is your relation to our dear viewer?
Well, I am also at this disco. I'm having a great time. I'm doing the finger pointing dance move, where I'm pointing at my waist and then pointing at the sky in a diagonal fashion. I'm doing the like peace signs over the eyes, like going across. And I got like big bell bottom pants on and a giant open collared shirt, and I'm just I'm having a good time because I disco more than occasionally. But I'm noticing across the dance floor, there's a certain person panicking at this disco, and
at said disco
on this floor that's flashing in different colored squares, and the disco ball is, it's very overstimulating. So I understand the panic, but I'm gonna rush over there and I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders in a calming fashion, in like not in like a scary like boo kind of thing, but like a like a, hey,
their panic even worse.
Hey, what's going on? And I'm gonna turn around and it's what do you know? It's Harry Styles. He's also discoing occasionally here. I'm gonna turn him around and be like, hey, you okay? And I'm like, oh my god, it's Harry Styles. And he's gonna, oh my god, it's Colin from the BrokeN Boys podcast. And like, yeah, you're damn right it is. Why are you panicking at the disco? You're damn right, Harry Styles. You're damn right. And he's gonna be like, I don't know, just not having a good time. And I'm gonna be like, here, we're gonna go over to this quiet corner where this guy's sitting here, just kind of standing in the corner, Blair Witch style, listening and bobbing to the music, so he doesn't have to socialize and can just listen to it. And what do you know? That person is Mike, and he's standing out in the corner, just listening to the music, having his own kind of good time at the disco, where he occasionally goes. And we're gonna go over there and be like, here, you sit here, I'll bring you some water, and I'm gonna come back, and you guys are just having a great conversation about disco music, where you're talking about the fact that his newest album didn't have any disco on it at all, and he's going, but I like the name, and you just a little camaraderie built up, and I'm back with water for all of us, and we're gonna have a good time. And after we've all chilled out and the music has been turned down a little bit as the night starts to wear on, Harry's gonna get up, and we're just gonna, before he heads out, we're all gonna have a good embrace, because he's glad that he met us to calm him down a little bit at this disco from his panic. So he's gonna get of his very own embrace, where I'm in front of him, he's in the middle, and Mike is behind. As much as Mike doesn't want to socialize tonight, he's going to, at least for this. And I'm going to look over Harry Styles' shoulder, right into Mike's eyes, and you know what I'm going to do, that I do all the time, is kiss Mike right on the mouth. Where we disco occasionally. And this embrace is what we like to call the love cage. And if you would like your very own love cage, dear viewer, all you must do is drop your address in the comments below. We will find you. You won't know when, you won't know where, but we will find you and give you your very own love cage. So drop that addy.
Damn straight. And now that we've done that segment, I think we can officially and accurately put a subtitle on the love cage. The subtitle being "Kiss all the time, disco occasionally."
Yeah, I think
that's how all of our love cages are now. Now that
honestly,
occasionally been at a disco, and we kiss all the time.
Yeah, no, that's true. I think that we more accurately suit that name than Harry's album does. So,
you know what? Kind of.
So we're going to file for copyright. And hope that we win, because I think the copyright judge will see our case and understand.
Yeah, we've got a good case on our hands. After we just gave him his very own love cage, you're gonna sue him.
I think he'll understand. I think he'll be he's very appreciative of the love that we gave him. That he's just gonna be like, okay, guys, I get it. I'll just call it Harry's House 2.
Harry's House. And he's gonna make it house music now, huh? All right.
Well,
Okay.
we'll talk at you guys next week about something or other.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but come back. Then love you
Please,
guys.
please go back.
Please,
All right.
please.
Bye.
Bye.